Wait, oh. So, has everyone here been to a kirtan before? Or never been? Well, sometimes when people are done singing, they want to be like, woo, you know, and like make all these outward sounds after we just finished this epic chant or whatever, because they're just like so happy and excited and all those things. And that's great. And I'm gonna give you this idea and this opportunity to not really contain all of that energy, but try to cycle it through the whole body. And sometimes that might turn into a like woo or totally fine. And some really powerful magic can happen when we just hold all of that energy inside of us and let it circulate and percolate and all those fun things. And with that said, like for some reason, some of these songs, people are just going to lose their shit afterwards, and that's okay. That's totally fine. So if you guys are new to Eagle's Nest, there's toilets down these stairs. You'll see them right down there, compost toilets. There should be water right there on that filter, right there, and then I think there's also filtered water over there. We have plenty of cups for water. So we have Nuna and the lovely Anna started passing out the cups of cacao together, as we'll sing the cacao blessing as we pass the cups. So it's the first part for a while, and then you'll know when we go to the thank yous.
To
to describe, yeah, that's pretty much it. We talked about it already. So we're in the year of Eek, which is the wind, or the hummingbird. So I like to understand the energy of today as like we're surfing on this big ocean of energy. And it's swirling around in like the gears of the Mayan calendar. Sometimes we have these big tidal waves, sometimes we have these big valleys and in between. And I don't know if you guys are all surfers or anything else like that, but I think it's like waiting for that perfect wave. And then once that wave comes, like this whole year, we have this massive tidal wave for the entire year. And these are the first days of the year, and the last Trasana, Jaguar, of where the most wisdom inside of us comes out. And that Trasana ended with 13 Kame, which is double death and transformation. So it was a time for our deepest desires and truth to come out and then just wipe it all away clean. So today is for us to stand tall in our dreams and in our hearts. And today is a beautiful day to come together and drink the medicine of cacao and sing from our heart to our hearts and saying, I don't even know what I can imagine the best possible life. Like I know that my imagination is limited to really understand how epic my life is because I couldn't have planned my life up to this moment. The moment I let go of plans and goals, all that stuff, I ended up here and having the time of my life. So today is a day and to have your own intentions with this practice and this experiment today. And I encourage you to really ask for all of the energies and your ancestors, angels, whatever you believe in, to show up and help guide our hearts in expressing our truth. So while we let our stomachs settle a little bit, I encourage us to take our hands and just massage the jaw a little bit because we're going to do a little singing. Get in the jaw. We don't have to push too hard because we're touching ourselves. And when we touch ourselves, our body knows that it's us and it's like, oh, I can relax. Unless you're punching yourself every morning when you wake up, your body might have a different reaction. You putting your hand to your face. But for most of us, just gently touching around the jaw, especially around the mouth. Like really stretch out the lips. Top of the really get in there. In the front of the throat. Maybe even getting up to the sides of the head where the masseter muscles come up into the skull. It's really crazy. There's some really epic muscles in the jaw. This one here, called the masseter muscle, is the same strength as our quads. Like this massively powerful muscle is right here. And if we don't use it enough and relax it a lot, it becomes super tight. And we want to be able to open our mouth really wide and sing. And then it also wraps around your cheekbone here and then fans out across our whole skull here. So really getting into the sides of the skull. And it looks like we have plenty of cacao, so if you guys want to go ahead and do more, someone could please take that away from her because I kind of like that piece. That's why it's more plastic. I already have two of those, so I would like more. Okay. And then to finish up, just tapping along the collarbones. So I probably should have mentioned before about cacao. It's a heart opening medicine if you're on drugs. Like anxiety medication or blood pressure, just take a little bit. You just slam the glass, take it easy. Breathe. pregnant or breastfeeding. You know the deal. Lies. And it probably makes dogs fly, it doesn't even kill them. They're just like, all of a sudden they become like, they're standing up on two legs and like talking to everybody. No, it's bullshit. Because I had made some medicinal mushroom chocolates and my brother's dog ate the entire bag.
Bag.
The whole bag. I just made like, yeah, the dog is also, no, yeah, the dog also was like, yeah, it was a mini horse. All right. So this next part, I think it's the song is "Open to Receive" or "I'm Open" in the book if you want to find it. But the words are Om Shrim Jaya Lakshmi Om Namo. So say it back with me. Om Shrim Jaya Lakshmi Om Namo. And then the second part is I'm open to receive. And then the last part is Namo Quan Shi Yin. Kusa. Namo Quan Shi Yin Kusa. So we happen to have Lakshmi here on our altar today. She's my lady. I like to think of it as you go to grandma's house, and maybe I'm the only one who had this, but she's like, can I get you something to eat? No, grandma, I just say, well, I got some cookies, I got some brownies, I got these things, here, eat some carrots, here's some pickles, and it's like, just wants to feed me until I'm like 500 pounds. Like, that's kind of what Lakshmi is to me, as this mother, grandmother figure that just wants to give you everything. All we have to do is be open to receive it, because a lot of times like, no, grandma, I'm fine. No, and then she wears me down, and I'm like, okay. So we're opening to receive, and then Kuan Yin is Buddha's mom, so it's like, you can only imagine the amount of wisdom that Buddha's mom has, you know? So it's like, these two powerhouse of ladies coming in and giving us the strength to move forward. Because, yeah, there's this lovely thing about, I forgot who it was that said it. It was like the idea that men are stronger or better than women. It's like, no, like women are amazing. You give them something and they make it more. You give a woman food and she'll make you a meal. You give a woman a house and she'll make it a home. You give her love and she'll give you children. And it's like just asking for more of that. Of like, I'm showing up. I'm in my heart. Help me make it more.
Who is she?
Kuan Yin, that's Buddha's mom. Buddha. Yeah. Pusa is like another form of like a celebration. So it's slang for something else as well. Yeah, it's a very old mantra, and I didn't really hear it until we did the rough work with Jenica, and it was like, oh yeah, let's sing Quan Chi, Quan Yin. Om Just dripping down, cooling on the floor and coming up through the bottom of the spine and reconnecting where the heart is. That beautiful nectar up over our head like we were going to shower ourselves in this beautiful love, this light, this nectar. If you guys are familiar, there's this old, I don't know if it's a nursery rhyme or what it is. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Which is really a great metaphor for life. As we were talking about before, there's this ocean of energy around us, and you know, if we just paddle a little bit, be like, ooh, let's miss that rock a little bit. Ooh, well, there's a fork in the river. Oh, we'll go down the stream. Really great metaphor for life. Life is but a dream. So we'll move through a couple different sounds doing the row, row, row your boat. Open up the voice. You know. So the first one is P. So with me now. T. Ch. S. P. Ch. T. S. S. Now taking an inhale through the nose as soft as possible. Exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. Now try to take an inhale through the nose even softer than before. Like if I put a dandelion under your nose and you didn't want any of those little white tufts to blow away from that inhale. Let it gently fill the sinuses. And exhale with a nice heavy sigh. One more of those, filling gently into the sinuses. Maybe the nose wants to wiggle a little bit and you feel these extra cavities open and exhale on a big sigh. Now it's the happy surprise inhale. That's through the mouth. And somebody just showed up to your house like, hey, I brought you chocolates. You're like, happy surprise so much that there's like no real flex in the mouth. It just happens like. One more of those. So happy surprise inhale for 4, and then exhale hard out for 4. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hard 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got some leakage here. We want it to be all out on. When I say 4, it's all out. So happy surprise inhale for 4, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are good. So really squeezing the lower abdomen when we did those S's. That's where we're really working it. So happy inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's make it easier. We'll do an S on the exhale. So happy surprise inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. S. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got some leakers. We got it. Let's try it again. Get it all out on that 4. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we'll make it even easier now. We'll pulse 4 S's. So it'll be a get it all out. Like, you got me? All right. So happy and surprise. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hard S. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's tight. I like it. Let's try that again. Same thing. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was epic. We're gonna do it one more time. Except inhale 4, exhale 8. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was epic. Last time, inhale 4, exhale 16. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Inhale all the way up, filling the belly, filling the ribs, all the way to the top of the head. Squeeze the abdomen, squeeze Mula Bandha, squeeze the whole being. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, release. Govinda Radhe, Radhe Sham, Gopala Radhe, Radhe Sham. It's in there. It's in there somewhere. There you go. Govinda Radhe, Radhe Sham. Gopala Radhe, Radhe Sham. So this is Shiva and Radhe, the most divine masculine and feminine, coming together in Sham, in this perfect union, this balance. Which, yeah, that'd be great to have that in our lives, right? Within ourselves, so that we can have that in another. And there was these, I believe it was 5 women that came together in our lifetime that really spoke about this in a really beautiful way of just be there for each other. And that's what it really comes down to. Support, love, hold space, and be in love. So there's a second part that you might not know when it comes. Re-up on the cacao. So for the next kirtan, I'm going to be doing it on the next descent. So on the 9th, I will be doing it at Shamana, which I believe will be a little quieter. I mean, there will be angels. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. It'll just be a little different. Part of us doing this is wanting to move it around to different spaces and bless up these different spaces. Because when we come together in this way and we're singing together, and our hearts are really open and big on this crazy magical vortex of a lake, sending out big ripples of love consciousness into the world in a time where the media tells us there's a lot of fear out there. And I believe that that's true in the eyes of the media. I don't know about you guys, but like in the circles that I'm in and the people that I'm around, I see people thriving and loving their life and having connection and all these beautiful things. And I really truly feel that if we live in the heart more, that it doesn't matter how many people are living in fear in their minds. Because I could put my ear right on Rafa's head and I can't hear his brain at all. I might hear his heartbeat. Because the ripples of our heart are, I think if you look at the Heart Cath Institute, they say more than 10 times the amount of waves come out of our heart than do our head. And those are the things that we can't see. Those are measurable things that we can find with these magical machines that we make, that make lines and all the things on them. So it's allowing us to just know that when we're in our truth, when we're in our hearts, no matter what's going on the outside, love will conquer all. I don't know if conquer is the right word. I said that, and then immediately I was like, conquer, that's a good one. The next song is The Path. Love wins. Yeah. So it's The Path in the book. Sat Nam, truth is my name. So I walk this path of truth, and with every beat of my heart inside my chest, I remember that we are truly blessed. It's on the back. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, you got close to that one. So we'll get to this part where we're singing vibrating peace, love, and happiness. And then the second, we'll sing that twice. And then the second part, we'll stretch it out. Peace, love, and happiness. So this one's been known to have people get up and dance. Highly suggested. If you do, move the cups to the side, or there's plenty of room to spread out. For this one. So for this one, just do the, until we get to the peace, love, and happiness, just like There be my heart, my
Every There's a few of you that stood up and shook around, and this is the time I'm going to invite you to join me in the breath of joy. If you're new to it, I will explain it, but let's do 9. So the breath of joy is inhale, 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 exhale, forward fold, and then it's inhale, 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 exhale. So giving space, so you don't whack yourself on anything or whack anybody else. Finding a spot and finding our breath of joy. Nice firm stance on the ground, about shoulder length apart. Ready for round 1. Inhale, 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 exhale, forward. Inhale, up, sides, up, down. Three more. And then hanging out in our forward fold. Shaking through the hips. Release the head, shake out the head. Bend the knees to release the lower back. Let the hands touch the ground. Side to side. Maybe some figure eights with the hips. Nice full breath. When you're ready, slowly rolling up to standing. bend in the knees. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale on the back. Palms open to the side. Inhale, straighten the arms up again. Palms together, bringing it down from the heart. Shake it out a little bit. And finally, so, are you guys familiar with the Maha Mantra? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
What's that?
Hare Rama. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. There is that part in this book here. It's on the bottom, I think. Gather Around My Friends is the name of the song at the top. I'm not doing the first part of it. Or Made for Love, that's the name of the song. It's on the bottom there. Hare Krishna. But again, these women always come in with like deep, deep knowledge. And Hare Krishna.
No. The women.
They were brought by destiny, and can't remember all their names right now, but it'll come to me. And I think you guys will know as well. But there was a. Well, I don't know. Do you think they can handle it?
I don't think they can handle it.
You don't think they can handle it?
Yeah.
Do you think you're ready? Okay, well, we'll see what happens. So there's this really cool thing. I'm always looking for different songs to match up and find different songs that have really good meanings. And the Hare Krishna mantra here, this is really about embodiment of being here. A lot of the time people are always so like, I want to ascend, and I want to be more than what I am, and all these other things, and it's like, no man, just be here. Just be in this. And that's what this Maha Mantra can do, is known to do among many other things. But it's really about embodiment of this being. So these women, I think they really hit it on the head when they came. When I came to be, it was like, Shiva, can you handle this? Radhe, can you handle this? Ganesha, can you handle this? I don't think they can handle this. Get ready for this journey. Get ready for this journey. Get ready for this. My body too good and it's just for the baby. Get ready for this journey. Get ready for this journey. Get ready for this journey. My body too good and it's just for the baby. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare So taking a deep breath into the belly. And on the exhale, squeeze Mula Bandha. Feel this grounding us into our body, into this present moment. Taking another deep inhale through the belly, relaxing everything. And on the exhale, squeeze. Imagining like the breath is like a tube of toothpaste, exiting through the bottom of the body. And continue this breath if you feel called. I call this the jellyfish breath. Because what it does is it turns our bottom two bandhas to a jellyfish. Because when we inhale, the abdomen bubbles up to create this empty space inside of us. And when we breathe in, we're actually just opening up to receive. And then when we squeeze Mula Bandha, it actually pulls it all together and flattens out the belly. Making this beautiful jellyfish floating through time and space. Taking our time to come back to this present moment. Giving thanks for this body. So I invite you in this moment to just give it a quick once over, just touching every part of our body from our feet to the tops of our head, waking up. A breath of joy helped everything clear out after all that, and just giving ourselves a moment to be thankful for this body that we are embodying in this current time. Again, we don't have to touch ourselves very hard or very long for our muscles to relax and to be here now. Thank you for this beautiful body. Being able to walk up this crazy mountain so that we can sing together. The fact that I can sing and dance. Oh, what a beautiful blessing. Breathe. Om Mani Padme Hum, I believe it's in there. I release is the word. Divine within, because that's what Om Mani Padme Hum, there's many translations for all of these things. Om Mani Padme Hum, the lotus, the jewel is in the lotus, the divine is within us. So all we have to really do is release, surrender, and remember that it's true. That Om Mani Padme Hum. We got everything we need right here. So let's just sing to that beautiful essence inside of us, releasing, surrendering, and remembering it's true. And as always, this is an invitation, so you can also just receive this at any time as well. And for full effect, highly recommend it.
I truly tell people it's like the Hogwarts school of witchcraft and wizardry, but not in the sense it's like the movies where you go and they have all these classes where potions and dark elements, defense, and all these other things. It's literally a pressure cooker of dogs barking all the time, construction, and all any kind of drama that you can dream of boils to the surface, and then it's like, all right, can we still stay in the heart? Can we still stay in compassion? Can we still be in our joy? Even when the neighbors blaring psytrance all day, tuk-tuks are going past your house at midnight, and you're like, fuck, I just want to sleep. Or the morning announcement. I always imagine I always imagine him just laying in bed, just like rolling over and just like, hola, buenas noches. Just like singing some lullaby to everybody. So to further aid us in this joy, I'm going to invite us to do 33 breaths together. If you're open to it, there's 3 sets of 11, and I'll guide you through all of it. The first set, we're squeezing the Lubani and pulling the inhale up to our solar plexus. And then on the exhale, releasing everything. So we'll do 11 of those. And then the second set of 11 is a double inhale. So squeezing the Bandha all the way up to the top. So it's first inhale to the solar plexus, second inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, release it all the way down. Third and final round. This is the gusto. This is the fun stuff. Same as the second one. Double inhale at the top, squeezing the Bandha. On the exhale, just release all the energy into the crown, but hold Mula Bandha. So we're squeezing it for all 11. We're bottling it all up and shooting it all up to the crown and holding it there. Once we get to the 33rd breath, we'll hold that up at the top and then hold it there for a little bit. And then when we release Mula Bandha and let everything come down and wash us in this beautiful joy of the mouth. So inhale for a sigh. Inhale, squeeze to the solar plexus. Exhale, release it all. Inhale, pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull. Release. Pull, release, pull, release, pull, release. One more of these, pull, release. Double inhale, pull, pull, release. 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 One more of these. Pull, pull, release. Squeezing hold on the whole time. Pull, pull, exhale. Pull, pull, exhale. Speeding up. Pull, pull, exhale. Pull, pull, exhale. Pull, pull, exhale, pull, pull, exhale, pull, pull, exhale, pull, pull, exhale, pull, pull, exhale. 2 more, pull, pull, exhale, pull, and hold. Squeezing Mula Bandha, squeezing everything, pushing it all up to the crown, holding for 3, 2, 1. Release and relax into a normal breath. As we allow these words to resonate in the heart as our own, deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being as it radiates out from me in all directions
and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. And the use of this love makes me feel good. Because I love and approve of myself, who I was, am, and will be. Because I am fully aligned to the direct path to the greatest good, putting me in the right place, at the right time, with the right people. Because I am open and ready for life's opportunities. I have the clarity to see them and the courage to pursue them. I know and trust all of this to be true because I am the beloved and protected creator of this universe. And the universe lovingly takes care of me, now and forevermore, because I align my energy, frequency, and vibration with the love within as I allow it to guide me in expressing truth. And so it is. It's done.
So it is.
Remembering to hydrate. All right, so this next one, Ganesha. Oh, one of my favorites. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. It's not in the book. It should be. It would be nice, right? I'm not going to shut on myself. It will be in the book. And Rumi was once said, let the beauty that you love be what you do. Actually, I think it is in the book. Yeah, it's in Rumi Ganesha. It's in it. Let the beauty that you love be what you do. Ganesha, Om Gam Ganapataye, is to remove anything in our path, like an elephant crashing through the jungle. Doesn't matter what's in its way, it'll get through. And this song, I can thank Sam Garrett for inspiring this version of it. He, in the song that he does, he only says. Says like there's only one part where he says the Rumi quote in the whole song, and then there's also the Ganesha, and it's like I don't need all that other song. Like that's it. That's what I want right there. Give me that. So, because what if we just allowed ourselves to get out of our own way and do what we love? Like all these clothes over here. I started making clothes out of Guatemala because it was for the people that were a part of the experience that I was creating at the retreats that I do. And it's allowing this art form through clothes so that people can wear it. And it's just kind of turned into part of what I do now, which if you would have asked me 2 years ago if I would be a fashion designer, I would have laughed in your face and be like, that sounds silly, I wouldn't do that. And now it's one of the feathers that I put in my cap because for me, it's seeing all of my friends and these magical people, and I call you friend now because you're here. You made it to this magical place. You made the right choices to be here now. There's a lot of other places that aren't as fun as here now. We just spent 4 months from September to December driving across the states in the bus, doing our best to vibrate love in all the places and wanting to share and do what we're doing right now. And a lot of places wouldn't, they were afraid. And like, I can sell all this stuff online, and it doesn't give me the same satisfaction than seeing the people put on this art and share it.
and appreciating. So if there's something that you love and there's some kind of limit of like whether it's comparing yourself, well somebody else is already doing it, I can't do it. They're, you know, Nima's already making cacao, I can't make cacao. Or somebody else is, Emily's teaching breath work, I can't teach breath work too. Like, offer it up to this song. Any of those limiting beliefs of like, I can't do it, I'm not ready, whatever the fuck that voice is, allow Ganesha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, to come through and smash all that so that we can let the beauty that we love.
Let the beauty that you
Let me hear it. Where's my soloist at? People that want to take a moment, because this next one is called "Thank You for Everything." And what we'll do here, actually, this started with a retreat that I was doing in Portugal with Nima. It started as this "Thank you for everything," and just this, yeah, thank you for everything, like everything that I see around me, all this moment. And when I first did it, I just wrote one verse, and then we ended our retreat, and then it was me and the three other facilitators were right next to me, and I'm singing the song, and then I just sang a verse about Nima, and then I sang a verse about Tara, then Michelle, and then all of a sudden I was just singing a verse about every person in the entire circle, and halfway through I was like, oh shit, I hope I remember everyone's name. And then trying to think of like, what's something that I remember that happened on this retreat that is specific to them. So now I'm going to make it easy on myself, and I'm just going to give you a chance to sing for yourself. So what we're doing here is we're making this big cauldron of thank yous, and we're going to be able to throw in like, thank you for the trees, thank you for the birds and bees, and thank you for my knees, and
honeybees. That's it. You know, you get 4 lines to throw in what you want, and then we go back to it. Then everybody comes in with a thank you for everything. So when it's somebody's turn to do their little solo, Rafa's going to stop the drums, and I'm going to play really softly, so that everybody can hear you. Because you know it's hard to project sometimes. And then once you're done, everyone's going to come in with thank you for everything. We're singing that 4 times, and then we're going to come in hard with the guitar and the drums, and it's just going to be the explosion, and it's really throwing all of our thank yous in with yours, and we're building up this beautiful gratitude vibration all together.
Are you going to echo back what people saying?
No. They're just thank you for everything. They're just going to have a spotlight for 4 lines. You'll see it'll make sense really fast of how it's going to go. So if you guys are open to it, like, you know, we're going to go this way around the circle. So if you're open to it, raise your hand right now so we can get a feel for who's ready to. Yeah, I saw the hand. The elbow was up high enough. I'm gonna make that call. So, all right. So we're gonna come here, Anna, and then we're gonna go up here, back to Lucas. Lady as well, or is? Oh, you're Susan? Okay, that's fine. We're going to go back to Lucas, then up to Michelle, down to Nima, over to Brady, over to Emily, and is everybody feeling comfortable to have a moment in the spotlight for 4 lines? It goes quick. You can sing it, you can speak it, you can rap it, make crazy alien noises, whatever you want to do. Hum, clap, shake, whatever. It's just giving us all a moment to have a chance at just being seen in that. And it can be a little nerve-wracking or exciting to sing in front of everybody else. And this is our chance to be it. Remember that bubble that I created beforehand? This is a safe space. No judgment or anything is in here. So know that you can be all of yourself and be as silly as you want and whatever you want to be. This B string just doesn't want to be. B's and G's. The Bee Gees? Yeah.
Thank you for everything. eyes and the third eye motion, we feel fly, but got no time for alibis, so we just drown the people inside my family. It's for humanity, so we been living for the million. I got one fire, so thanks for the people around the world, and said thanks for the girls inside the mission. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything.
This next one, I'm going to invite everyone to find a comfortable seat for some time. We'll do it for 7 minutes. Is there one you want to explain a little bit, Heidi?
So these are the Tibetan seed syllables of the warrior mind. So three here's our old channel when we chant these. And the first one is ah.
Ah.
Ah. Ah. And that's so you can focus on like the crown of your head and your third eye. Second one is oh.
Oh.
Down to the throat. Hum.
Hum.
So NG.
Tongue to the
heart.
mouth.
Yeah. Hum. And then ram for your solar plexus. Ram. And za.
Za.
Roots. So we're going to do it all in one breath. We take a deep breath in and then we go through the whole thing. And you'll get it if you don't remember it right now. You will afterwards. So we can practice it one time. So it's ah.
Ram. Za. So we're going to do this for 7 minutes. I'll let you know when we have, I'll do a clap and that will be the last, we'll do one more after the clap. And like she said, this is calling in all of our ancestors. And like I said at the beginning of the experiment, of calling in on all those ancestors, those angels, those guides to come in and be with us, be present with us, to remove any of those self-limiting beliefs so that we can move forward in our deepest heart truth. Even if we don't understand it with our mind or have a picture with our mind, the heart knows. So allowing these sounds to reverberate through the whole body.
Yeah. So it's ah for the crown of the head and third eye. O for the throat. Hum. H-U-N-G, like hum, heart. Ram, so like ram. Sa. So it's like sa. G, Z.
Yeah, you'll get it real fast. Big thing is on hum, tongue touches the roof of the mouth, and ram, it comes down, and you got a little bit of a roll in there. So you're making this kinesthetic connection with your mind that keeps this energy rolling through the mind, and then rah, comes down into the solar plexus. So let's have some fun. Inhale for a sigh.
song is I Love You. It's true. And it's in the book if you want. I love you, yes, it's true. It's right there. There you go. So, this is going to come in 3 parts. The first part is just for us to sing for us. Because we deserve love more than any other being in the entire universe. You deserve your own love. So this first part is just for us. Waking up in the morning, feeling super fresh, like the best sleep we ever had. And we walk to our house, wherever we have a mirror, if we have a mirror, one magically appears and we see ourselves and we're like, oh damn! Looking sexy and healthy and strong. Whew. You know what? That love, you know? Or maybe we can touch them in a way that feels good, consensual in all those ways, you know? And there's another part. There's a lot of people that didn't make it to the kirtan today. And we're not mad at them. And we know next time they'll be here. But for right now, we can send these magical love vibrations straight to their heart. Whether they're down in town or Suriname or San Pablo or San Pedro or wherever they are on the lake, or maybe they're somewhere else in the world. Maybe they're not even living on this plane. Maybe they pass on to their energetic body. And it doesn't matter because we're magical as fuck. We can send this love wherever we want. So sending this love to the people we care about the most.
maybe there were some people that hurt us. Or maybe we did the hurting. Intentionally or unintentionally, it doesn't matter in this moment because I'm going to invite us all to open up to forgiveness. Because we forgive for ourselves first. And then for them. So letting it all go. And then opening up for compassion. And sending love to those people who are in that dark place in their lives. So they can join us in this beautiful love vibration. So allowing all of that shit to go in this moment. So we can send this beautiful love and light straight to their heart. The people that need it most in this world.
beings everywhere be happy and free and healthy, just like we are today. Sending that prayer out. And it's going to change up a little bit. You'll be able to follow along. And I would love to give you this image of when I used to teach these parent and child classes. Children, especially the small ones like that one, are just like, they have the attention span of like gone. So it's, the yoga class is really just trying to gauge the room of like, oh, okay, we did that for 2 minutes, now we got to do something else. And constantly this dance of, oh, look over here, oh, yeah, look over here. And it was so beautiful. Before I opened, I did 2 open houses, and they were 2 weeks apart. And the first time, it was these kids just dancing their hearts out and singing and like, you know, just like having a blast. And I hope that you allow your inner child to come out and play for this next one.
I love you for inner child.
Right? I mean, it's all there. Come on. But first.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds just climbing my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry, summer style. Sukino, Badu, singing Mocha, Samasa. Sukino, Badu,
Loka.
Samasa. Sukino, Badu.
experiment out today with some Z-ahs. So you're onto something there. So it's going to be 6 altogether. It's going to be high to low for 3, and then low to hot. So it'll be Z for 3, and then Z. I'll guide you through. And just taking a moment to come back into the heart space. And so much gratitude for everyone that showed up today and sang from the heart to the heart and put out this beautiful vibe and blessing this beautiful space with all of your love. So taking in deep breaths for a sigh. High to low, Z-ah. Inhale. Z. Thank you so much. So, today is a donation event. We'd like to, 50Q is a good suggestion, because I buy the cacao, and thankfully Nima and Julie have volunteered the time to come and create this epic cacao for you. Thank you so much. For you too. Thank you Tanya for supporting me in all the ways so that I don't lose my shit trying to do all these things. Rob, thank you so much for supporting me with the drums and the cacao. If you also want to support in other ways, please buy some of the Magical Spuck clothes because it's a really great project. I love it. Gives money to about 20 different Guatemalan families through this, and we get to wear epically cool stuff. And then the next one is going to be on the 9th. So the Nutricena at Shamana. It's just down the path on your way up. It's going to be easier than getting here, just by a little bit. So please come, spread the word. If you enjoyed what this is and what it can be, I look forward to seeing more of you at the next one. Much love. They are serving dinner right now. I believe that you can pay a little bit and get some. I believe that helps. Yeah, whatever. And then there's a Contact Beyond Contact class starting at 6, I believe. Thank you, Michelle, for getting this all set up.
Yes, thank you, Michelle.
Oh yeah, and Lucas, thank you so much for doing the video. Hopefully we can chop this up and get some bites out for you guys to be like, I was there, this is what I did, it's epic. You know. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Nicholas. JB, what up?
Feels good to be doing it again, yeah.
Every one of the Tricena.
Yeah, so at the start of every Tricena, so every 13 days, I'll do another one. Yeah, for the first of the Tricena, yes. Because I was doing them every week, and now there's so much going on. San Marcos and Zuma doesn't even do something every week. When Corona first started, I was literally only event happening in town, and it was this beautiful event where we'd have anywhere from 15 to 60 people in our living room when nobody was doing anything. And we came together and created this container of sending. You were there. So, yeah, thank you so much for going on this spaceship ride.
We're ready. This is so fun.